Good morning, students. Hope you are all doing very well. Today in GK we will be doing chapter 7 while traveling of your book 2 term 3. Well, children, you all know that often we have to travel from one place to another, and for this we use the different means of transport. So the three main different means of transport are land, water and air. Now some of the examples of land transport can be train, bicycle, auto rickshaw, horse carriage, a taxi, cycle rickshaw, school bus, a van, trams. These are a few examples of land transport. Now let's see some examples of water and air transport. Boat and ship are examples of water transport. Aeroplane and helicopters are examples of air transport as they move in air and help us reach our destination, which can be another city or another country. So the three main means of transport are land, water and air. Now you can have a look on your book, page number 135. We can see many pictures and we have to discuss these pictures. Now first picture, you can see this van and it is carrying school children to school, but it is overloaded. You can find some children sitting on the top, which can be very dangerous. So whenever you are traveling in a school bus or a train or a school van, it should not be overcrowded. This is a school bus and you can see all the students are very happily sitting. It is not overcrowded. So this is the right way of traveling to school. You should always take a vehicle which is not overcrowded. Here you can see a train which is overcrowded. You can find people standing above the train and some hanging from the train, and this is very dangerous, which should not be done. Here you find the station master giving signal. A green flag he is showing, which gives a signal to keep moving. Everything is fine. Okay. Now you find here these luggage being moved. The people are keeping their luggage and the luggage is passing through a machine. And this is a scanner machine which you find in airports and even in railway stations, metro stations and all. This scanner machine scans your luggage. Now here in the picture you find a person running behind a bus to catch the bus which is moving, and it is not the right way. It is very dangerous. You should never run or move onto a moving bus or train. Next children, next we see in the picture you find some security persons checking the person. So in this picture we find that at an airport or even at a metro station you find security personals who check the passengers before they board a train or an aircraft. Here a family is on a two-wheeler and the person riding the two-wheeler is without an helmet, which is very dangerous. So whenever you are on a two-wheeler, you should always wear helmet. Not only the person who is riding, but also people who are sitting behind should always wear an helmet and travel. Next, coming to B part children, we have been given two options and we have to select the correct option. We should carry our cabin baggage or checked-in baggage into the cabin. Now cabin, as we have learned before, is the aircraft. So you can carry only your cabin baggage inside the aircraft. Cabin baggage are just your essentials which you need inside the aircraft. The other luggage you have to leave at the airport. We must listen to music or fasten our seatbelts as soon as we sit in an aeroplane or a car. The first thing you should do is fasten your seatbelts and not listen to music. While in crowded buses, we must or we don't have to cover our mouths while coughing. We should always cover our mouth if you are in a crowded place to avoid germs being passed on to other people. Okay, so it's good manners. You should always carry a handkerchief, and whenever you are coughing, you should cover your mouth with the help of a handkerchief. You can use your hands. While waiting in a waiting room or reception to board a train, you will wait in the waiting room. We should or we should not offer a seat to an old person. You should always offer seat to an elderly person, which is a good manners. So you will put a tick mark on should. During a train journey, it is okay or not okay for us to talk loudly and disturb others. It is not okay. If you are traveling or you're on a train journey, you should never talk loudly because that can disturb other people, other passengers who are traveling. They may be sleeping or they may not be well. So if you are talking loudly, you will be disturbing others. Okay? So when you are late for a train, you should or you should not walk across the train tracks. You should never walk across the train tracks because from the other end, another train or a tram may be coming. Okay? So you should avoid walking across the train tracks. You can board another train or you can take another train. Now next question C part, we have to write yes or no. Do the security persons check every passenger before he or she boards an aircraft? Yes. As we have seen before, the security person checks each and every person who boards before boarding an aircraft or a plane. Is it okay to jump onto a moving train or bus? No. It is not okay. It can be very dangerous. Is it okay to stick your elbow out of window while traveling by train or bus or car? No. We should never take out our hands or elbows out of the window because that can be very dangerous. Is it okay to keep talking to the driver and distracting him or her? No, we should never talk to the driver because that can disturb his concentration and it can lead to accidents. If there is a speed limit, does it mean that the car should not be driven above that speed? Yes. So we have to always follow the speed limit and we should never overspeed. So students, so these are some of the rules that you have to take care or some points that you have to be careful while traveling on the road or even while traveling, making use of any other means of transport, whether it is land, water or air. So as for your homework, you are going to complete page number 136 and 137 in your book and you have to revise the chapter. Thank you.